Hello everyone. Today we're going to be budgeting out the second weekly paycheck for the month of October. And we have to bring up that paycheck to the top. So that was $1,321. Let's get started. Okay, so for gas, my husband gets $240, and as you can see, he has already spent some, so I'm filming this already into October. My gas line gets $235. Savings Sweep has, this is actually the savings for this month. I believe a paycheck for next month that'll roll into next month is in here also. Or hopefully the savings if we don't go over on our budget for this month, and then a paycheck going towards next month. And so for Christmas, I don't budget this on camera, but my husband does get a reimbursement check that we put there. So you'll see this go up by $200 each month, or at least you should. But we're coming into that season where money is going to probably be spent out of there. So then we budget $25 for Christmas for other people, gifts for other people. We put $50 towards our tithe. We put $10 towards oil changes for my husband and $10 for oil changes for myself. $5 for the motorcycle oil change that my husband never, I think he just uses pocket money, honestly, because it's not like him to not do that. He's very particular about the cars. So I'm guessing when he does it, he just uses pocket money because we keep accumulating money here. But anyway, putting $30 towards tires for my husband. We're putting $35 towards tires for my car. My husband has a lot of money in tires. I mean, tires are not cheap, but that just seems like a lot. But then again, I don't know how much his tires are, so I guess I could ask him. So we're gonna put $7 towards registration for my car, $3 towards the inspection for my car, $7 towards the registration for my husband's car, and $3 towards the registration for my husband's car. Inspection for my husband's car. $15 for motorcycle inspection. See, it's $15 a year, and there's 50 here. So, like I said, he's just doing it and using money from his wallet, and then it's not coming out. Motorcycle registration is $42.50 a year, so we're putting $5 here. You know what? I just realized I did this wrong. Wait, let me undo this. Because we're only supposed to put $1 here. I got confused by the $15 a year, but we put $1. So, okay, so now I fix that. Now for motorcycle registration, we put $5. For car repairs for my car, we put away $17. Same thing for my husband's car, we put $17. Office supplies, I put $25. Pool maintenance is $10. And we had a good pool year. We just needed to open it, shock it, put the initial chlorine in. Usually there's always something, like a cover, we need a new cover or something, or we need a new like part for the filter, but we didn't. So we ended up with, but you know what? It'll happen. So I'm not worried about it. I'm glad we have it there. Um, Yard maintenance is $10 and house maintenance is 20. And you know what? House maintenance doesn't have a lot, so sometimes if this goes over, I can always pull from either yard maintenance or the pool maintenance because it's kind of all uh you know, one category. I like to break things out more just to see how much actual things are costing us. But anyways, moving on to vacations, we're gonna put $100 away for vacations, and for birthdays for our house, for like the seven of us, it's $30 a month, and birthdays for friends and family is 35. Um, we are not putting anything to rabies because we already have the $5. So our county has a rabies clinic that they offer a couple times a year, and it's a voluntary donation of $5. So um, we already have that funded, and my one dog isn't due until next year, and my other dog is old, and we are no longer getting that shot for her because she had a really bad reaction to it the last time she got it. And they really don't go out, like they go on a walk like during the day, but like not worried about rabies too much. Um, Dog food $20, and Heart Guard for the dogs is $8, and Frontline for the dogs is $5. Put $10 away for vet expenses and for prescriptions and other like medications, like over the counter stuff. We put like $7. Um, Doctor's copays $30. Optometrist 25. This also includes purchasing glasses. So both my husband and my daughter wear glasses, and I should go to an eye doctor and get glasses. I just buy readers cheaply off Amazon. But anyway, um, motorcycle insurance is $7, and home decor we're not putting anything in at the moment. TurboTax is getting $8. School events is getting $23, and school supplies is getting $10. And it's hard to believe that my daughter is a junior this year. Like, I have 5 kids, and I'm like, I'm almost to the tail end of things. And, I don't know. It's bittersweet. It really is bittersweet. But because I remember sending my oldest off to college, and my younger 4 kids were like, like babies. Like my son, I think he was like 3. That's so crazy. We're probably not gonna have these funds much longer because this is really for my younger kids who are in, still in high school. My college level kids, it's a whole different, account that we use for them. We're not putting anything to dog kenneling because we generally, speaking of the dogs, we generally don't kennel them. Um, I don't think they would fare well because they're never without us. Like, they come on vacation with us, um, literally sleep in the bed at night. So, yeah, I mean, it would be like kind of an emergency situation. Um, and even if we did need it, I'd probably try to get somebody to come here and watch them or something. But, anyways, uh, $1 for my husband's license. Oh wait, look, we put that in the wrong line. Undo. Okay, $1 for my husband's license, $1 for mine, and Amazon Prime, it gets $10. And now we are left with $226, and that is actually going back to the savings sweep line. So if you've been here long enough, you've probably heard me say this, but when we first started doing our budget, this was pretty much what we could save. So the $226 was what we would stuff into an envelope for savings, because we used to do cash envelopes. But now we obviously, our income has gone up, and hopefully we're able to save more. But anyways, $226 goes there. And yeah, so that was the paycheck. And like I said, this amount right here is got extra money in it, so it might even have two paychecks in it, because we're getting to that point where, so basically what I do is I only count two paychecks every month, and my husband gets paid bi-weekly. So there's those months where I think some people call them magic months, and where they have the extra paycheck. When that happens, I just don't count it then. I like keep going paycheck, first paycheck, second paycheck, first paycheck, second paycheck, which essentially puts us ahead. And usually around this time of year, I think it's by the end of this month. So there's probably two paychecks in there, because by the end of this month, we have fully funded to through December. And so there's like two or three paychecks that come in between now and the end of the year. There's my dogs barking. That are like extra paychecks that I kind of use because I overspend on Christmas all the time. And then what I don't end up using for that um, will go towards savings. But anyway, so that's why that looks higher. So normally, what that would look like is about $1,200 to $1,300 of that money is what sits in there to try to cover any overspending that we have for the month. But yeah, so that is the second paycheck for the month of October. And that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others. And may God shine his light upon you and fill your days with many blessings. Bye.